All right, you're under contract now. The negotiations went well. The seller accepted your offer. You're good to go, right? You're all done. We're just getting started. So now we're going to move into the under contract phase. And a big part of that is inspections. So inspections are critical because ultimately you want to know that the product you're purchasing, the home that you're buying, one of your biggest investments in life, is going to be everything that the seller says it is and everything that fits what you're looking for. And so what you're going to do here is hire a professional inspector, someone who does home inspections for a living, and they understand the space better than anyone. And what they will do is work on your behalf to look at every nook and cranny of the home to see if anything's wrong with it. And they're going to notate that in a big, long inspection report. And what you'll do with that inspection report is work with your agent to come up with a list of asks that you want of the seller, if anything. So some of the things they're going to look for when they do their inspection, they'll look at the roof and see, is there any leaks in the roof? They'll look at the chimney, if there's a chimney on the house. How's the flashing look around the chimney? How's the mortar look? They'll look at the entire outside of the house. Is there any problem with the brick? Is there any problem with any of the vinyl siding on the house? Are there any showings of wood rot? Are there insects that are destroying the house? They'll look in the crawl space. They'll wedge themselves under the house and see, hey, is there any flooding down here? How's the sump pump? Is it working? Is there a backup sump pump? And a lot of these things are things that most people don't think of on a day-to-day basis. But that's your home inspector's job. They're going to tell you every single thing that either is a problem with the house, could be a problem, or was a problem in the past. They're going to look at the HVAC system and the AC unit. How new are they? How old are they? Have they been serviced? Are they in good working condition? They're going to test every faucet in the house, every light switch, every outlet. They will look at every single thing. They're going to tell you if the outlets in the kitchen are GFCI protected or not. They're going to tell you if things are up to the latest code. If you're purchasing a historical home, maybe there's an unfinished basement that's never been touched since the early 1900s, and there's no handrail going down those steep stairs. They're going to find stuff like that and identify it for you. This is especially important with older homes, which have certain things that are not in place that are under modern building standards. So you really want to hire a great home inspector. And if you don't know of any or you haven't done your research on it, work with your agent, because I guarantee you they will have a good one or two or three that they've worked with in the past or that their clients have used who do a great job of this. But the inspection is a critical step you do not want to miss. And you want to be there with your inspector the whole time so you can ask them questions. A good inspector will be very friendly and help walk you through every step. And then between your inspector and your real estate agent, they'll be able to go through the report with you and help you identify what are the key things that you want to ask for from the seller of the home. What are the most important things? Now, there usually will be identified a lot of things in there, more than you're going to ask for. If you ask for every single thing, the seller may just say, I'm unwilling to do this, or I'm only willing to do some things. So what you want to do is strike the right balance of identifying what's most important to you. And usually that revolves around things that are not aesthetic related. If there's just something that's like a little bit of chipping paint, you can fix that. That's easy to do, easy to touch up or repaint. If it's the house is flooding, that's something you want to get addressed with the seller. And sometimes the seller may respond saying, yes, I'll fix this ahead of time before closing, or I'll give you a credit at closing so that you can fix it. Or they may reject it and they may say, no, I'm unwilling to do this. I want to sell as is. That's something where your agent works on your behalf to work with the agent for the seller on reaching a deal that's going to fit both parties, and both agents are going to represent their clients to their fullest extent and help broker a deal that works for everyone.